In our top story tonight, churches and civil society groups have warned lawmakers that the extent of looting and corruption is such that it may be impossible to reverse if urgent, drastic measures are not being taken to curb it. The SACC and the organisation OUTA, as well as the State Capacity Research Project, were making submissions before Parliament on corrupt practices within Eskom and in other state-owned enterprises. The committee is one of the national legislature's committees investigating the issue of state capture.
The three organizations painted a gloomy picture of the state of affairs within Eskom and in government generally. The SACC says its research shows that corruption is deep-rooted and is now dangerously moving the country towards becoming a mafia state.
I have to say, speaking for the South African Council of Churches, we came to the conclusion that the governmental environment has really developed the kind of rot that will be very difficult to reverse. And we were very discouraged by what appears to be parliamentary being complicit to what government is doing. So instead of being overseers of government, Parliament actually becomes collaborators and covers up on what government wrongdoing. And that led us to a view that says the politicians in the assembly don't represent themselves, they represent us. And so when they cover up individuals out there, they're actually failing all of us. And that was actually the logic of the National Assembly of the Council of Churches to say, maybe we need a fresh start with everyone.
OUTA and the State Capacity Research Project were also skeptical about the current government's capacity to fight corruption. They pointed to what they saw as blatant disregard for the law and the Constitution, especially in awarding contracts at Eskom. At the root of OUTA's displeasure is the relationship between Eskom, the Guptas, and President Zuma.
There is a fundamental breakdown of governance within Eskom, including Eskom's legal department. It is unheard of for a government entity to issue such magnitude guarantees for a private company to buy another private company. This is not for the source and supply of material. This is for one company to have the cash available to buy another company.
We argue that there's a move to illegality, clear signs, I think, of criminality. But here is where I think things get it's very important to understand the effects outside of the state-owned enterprises into the broader state system and into the broader political system in South Africa.
These three organizations were providing the committee with information which they say will assist them in their investigation of state capture. The investigation itself will begin next month. Eskom's former and current board and executive members, the Gupta brothers and Tutuzane Zuma, are among those who will be summoned to give evidence. Manelisi Tubase, SABC News, Parliament.